Hey, what up? Back at you again. Driving and thinking. Wanted to come to you with a little update. My oldest son. It's a little story I ain't told for real, but anyway. My oldest son been struggling with fentanyl addiction. I'm convinced this shit runs in our dang DNA something. Anyhow, I finally got him to rehab on Monday. You know, we've been wanting them to go longer than that, but I had to wait on him to get ready to go for real. He finally hit his rock bottom or whatnot. And at first I didn't think he really needed to go to rehab, I ain't even gonna lie. Cause he had the ability to get clean over and over. Like, he'll get clean and something about the 2-week point, he would fall back off. My thing then was, when I was an addict, if I could have ever got clean that first time, I'd have been straight. I mean, I honestly feel that way. But so I told his mom, we have a horrible damn relationship. I didn't think he needed to go to rehab. I really didn't believe that, because I'm like, what he need to do is get up off his ass and get a job. Quit sitting around all day chasing this no good ass bitch and go to work. You know, quit sitting around, be a man up. Basically, you know, get on your man stuff, get on your man shit, you know. All this free time is why you slipped. But once I found out he was doing fentanyl, you know, you do that shit, you playing with your life. I got this new stick, and I feel like I'm looking at the wrong place, man. So if I look cross-eyed, y'all deal with me until I get used to it. I ain't prepped to tell this story, so y'all bear with me. My son was a great kid growing up. I ain't had no problems out of him. He was smart, so damn smart. Like, I just knew he was finna be somebody great growing up, you know? And still to this day, he's so smart. Like, I mean, it ain't too late for him. He number 24, so. Anyways, we relapse after relapse after relapse. I find out he's on the fit. I'm like, bruh, it's time to do something, don't you think? He was like, yeah, pops. Another thing I want to say, I raised him. Single dad, I raised him. No child support from nobody, no nothing. Both the boys. 15 months apart. 15 months apart, I raised them. I know some of y'all probably saying, good job, Dad. No, I had my faults. I did. I exposed them to some things at a young age that I shouldn't have. But ever since I came back from prison, I led them in the right way. So, hate if you want to, I don't care. I'm not gonna read the comments anyway. So, it's kind of hard to talk about, man. I've been through so much over the past 2 years with him. He finally hit his rock bottom. I was like, Pops, I need your help getting in somewhere. Well, when I got out of prison, I had made parole. And I didn't really have a home plan because I didn't know the status on me and my girl's situation. Because when I went to prison, I was sentenced to 15 years. I didn't know if I was going to do 15 months or 15 years, you know. I didn't know. So I basically told her, hey, don't get pregnant and don't mess with my homeboys or my family. Like, you know, as far as women's needs go. And we'll see what happens when I get out. Other than that, answer my letters, you know what I'm saying? Just be there for me. And we'll see what happens when I get out. Because I couldn't live on both sides of the fence. But when I came home, I was so super corrected. Like, I showed them the way, you know? I showed them the way. I feel I can honestly say here today that yes, I made mistakes as a father. I made mistakes as a man. I believe it take a real man to admit that. But I'm so damn glad that my son got into a rehab. Like, man, I've had so many sleepless nights, and like y'all knowing, if you've watched my previous videos, you know I just lost my brother recently to fentanyl. So I ain't trying to lose a son. I don't know if I can continue on like that. But back to my prison story. My mind is jumping all over the place. But I have paroled out to a place called, I don't want to say the name. The place I paroled out to, I loved it. I love the place. They treated me like a king. They had a re-entry program for people getting out of prison, and they had a rehab. So I had seen the people in rehab as I was going through the re-entry program. 6 months long re-entry, 1 year long rehab. Now they have changed the rehab to 9 months. But my son hit me up and said, Pops, I'm ready to go to rehab. I said, okay, son. I had a rundown with him because unlike some dads, I have experience in this. So I asked him some questions. He told me. He was like, I'm tired of being out here on these streets. My son at 24 years old already know what it's like to be homeless. Because I refuse to enable him, you know. I mean, I did things like pay his phone bill, pay for drugs or anything like that. Not me. I'm not paying for your death sentence. Anyways, I just want to share that I took him down south, and on Monday, and he got into the program. Thankfully, I call. Normally, this place is so respected in the state of Alabama that, you know, they typically have a long waiting list. I called and talked to some people that I had dealt with while I was there. They pulled some strings and got them in. Y'all don't know how thankful I am for that. That just might have saved my son's life. And I know how low of a success rate that first time rehab has. Because, I mean, most people are forced in by their family. It's not self-chosen like my son would. most of the success comes from people that's court ordered, you know. But I'm proud of him, man. I got to hear his voice yesterday for the first time. He said, "Pops, I'm good." He was like, "I got this a little bit." I told him, I said, well, you know, everybody deserves a second chance. And, you know, you can get everything you want through this right here. And this the start of it, you know. And I'm going to update y'all as he go. And I still don't want to be on this side of the screen. And I promise, I'm up to damn near 80 interviews right now. But I ain't dropped none of them yet. I'm waiting on one of the channels I like to reply to me when he get time and tell me how I should go about it, you know? But if I don't hear back from him soon, I'm finna just start letting it loose. But I still got the situation with my sister. I want to tell the story. And I'm gonna start prepping a little bit more. I had a long work day today, so anyways, for all you prayer warriors out there, y'all pray for my son, all right? I will say his name so you can say it out loud. His name is Trey. Pray for my son. Pray that he heals, and pray that he makes it through this program and comes out a changed man. Yeah, that way he can be the man that he's supposed to be and the father that I know he can be. All right, y'all stay down. Y'all keep tuning in. I'm about to deliver. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, do whatever you can to help me grow, because as I continue to grow, this is going to change from me and my family to people that I'm helping and people that I'm interviewing, which I'm already actively helping. I'm just not showing it and all that yet. But once I do, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you.